What up, YouTube? GoPro with Cade. We are here, day 5 of the posted challenge. I'm trying to contain myself because I gotta save my energy for the community, but I'm so looking forward to it. If you haven't already, go to postchallenge.com. You can join me on the Zoom. Next time, we're gonna have VIP access, so they'll be able to ask their questions live. Also, we'll be streaming directly into the Facebook group. So if you haven't already, again, go to postedchallenge.com. Check it out. It's going to be fun. We have some great slides, an awesome success kit for you. So I'll see you on the other side. Let's make it happen. I'm going to kick off for the community. We got the blue Yeti mic, the Shure SM7 Beast piping in for the behind the scenes. I honestly am giving the behind the scenes a little bit of a better view than what we're streaming on YouTube. But what we will be doing live is going over some things on our phone, checking into some shredding apps, going over some just ideas, tips, and tricks that we could be using to not just reduce the amount of time we have to spend on increasing the quality, increasing the volume, increasing the amount of content that we're putting out, but also how we can leverage that to really explode our authority, positioning ourselves with influencers, experts in our space, and leverage their list and their community to grow our audience. So without further ado, I'm going to kick it off. I'm going to kick it off on, oh, they can't see that. Let's see. I want them to see that. All right, cool. Make sure you guys got the good view. And we will kick it off in 3, 2, 1. What is going on? Zoom, day 5 of the posted challenge. And for those that are joining us in the members area, so happy and grateful to be joining you like day 5 of the posted challenge. That means we've done some really, really awesome things. We've identified where we are, right? Where we want to be and what we need to do to make it that way with posting. It's a Tuesday, so some other people, maybe they're just finishing up work. Some other people, maybe they're just, kind of sitting back, relaxing, but you're out there trying to better yourself, trying to surround yourself with more, let's say it, more influential people. Like, if you're like what Ed Milet says, in this room, wanting more power, right, then you need to learn how to surround yourself with influential people, maintain those relationships, and set yourself apart as a specialist, building those experiences to become a generalist. And that's where, posting over 10,000 times for myself and my clients, doing so many different different avenues and just failing, but also finding these little tweaking successes and things that have endured over the platforms, booming and busting, like over the, podcasts and hype of YouTube and hype of video and hype of live. Like, there are some enduring things that if you do this strategically, you'll be able to leverage these posts, leverage this content forever. So we want to make this content immortal, and that's what we're super excited to share with y'all. So that being said, I'm going to be sharing my screen with you on some more diving into some examples of 15 proven posts that will establish your credibility and explode your authority. And I think that was great feedback to hear that you kind of want to see what are some examples, what are some ways that we can be doing this, how are some ways that we can be leveraging social media, leveraging posts on a day-to-day, giving people maybe behind-the-scenes content, giving people some influencer position content. And I'm giving you guys too much. Before we get started, what I want to make sure is we are tagging in our accountability partners. So making sure, forward that email, forward them, send them a text, say, hey, are you in the Zoom right now? I want to see some excitement because this is day 5. That means we're coming to a conclusion. And that means, we're really committing, not just with ourselves, but with others. Some people, using the Consistent Entrepreneurs Accountability Group, right? Like as an opportunity to connect and meet other entrepreneurs, small business owners, people that are trying to not just make an impact in their own life, but make an impact and a substantial impact in others, an enduring impact past their own lifetime too. So that's where, what we can do with content, what we can do with documenting, and what we can do with really establishing ourselves with other influencers, with other experts in our space will not just shortcut the amount of time it takes us to have that influence, have that power, but also it will shortcut the amount of time it'll take us to have that belief in ourselves that we can look back and see what's enduring for us, right? We talked about values, principles, and maxims. Values are what I called health, wealth, happiness, spirit, personal development, community, and creation. And then I had a discussion with Anthony Trucks in our Hope Dev trilogy, and he was telling me, no, that's awesome, Kay, but like values, it sounds like, are those things that kind of change throughout time and place, right? Principles last you a lifetime. And I was like, oh shit, that's awesome. And I was sharing that with Dov Barron, and it wasn't until recently I was hopping back into the vault vault. I was giving y'all an offer. Like literally I was diving into the vault to find what's an amazing offer I could make for you guys, right? This is 125 expert interviews with influencers and experts that have principles and values on the forefront of their image and their brand. And this is what's exciting there. What I was able to find in that vault was like I was revisiting Dov Barron. They call him the Dragonist, the Tony Robbins of Canada. And what I was able to see, what I was able to find is he was telling me at that time, Cade, that's awesome. Values sound, he was right about the values. Principles, Anthony's right about the principles. But here's what I want to give you, because what it sounds for you, you're a dragon. You want to make things change. You want to bring that fire and bring fire out of others. And what that means is, and that's super distracting. And what that means is we need to just understand how we can commit, stay committed, and forget all the bullshit that's going to distract us and continue to do what we were asked to do. So if we had a calling, if we were asked to do something, this is what we needed to be asked to do, and we need to do that. When you do that for a long enough period of time, you understand what's truly important to you, what are your principles versus what are society's principles. What are the things that society pushes on you and that might change? It's the values of a society that could last a culture of hundreds, if not thousands of years. What is good for a society, those principles, may evolve in your own lifetime. And what we need to understand is what are our principles, and that's where he gave me this concept of maxims. So I want to challenge you in this challenge. Who are you aligning with? Who are you seeing as your hope avatar? That person that has achieved what you want to achieve and pushed not just your expectation or perception of reality into a new direction, but also helped you unlock and understand that we can do that for others too. Like at any moment, I'm seeing these challenges now, at any moment that someone's life can absolutely just transform. Just because that's what happened to me. Like I was literally sitting on a fucking YouTube video watching Jim Rohn, like seeing a 4-hour video. It happened on the back of, I was pitched a network marketing company by the brother of my barber. I used to get chopped up in college. Like we get a fade at my buddy Nate Dunnington's fucking house. His brother hit me up, pitching me a network marketing company. Within a week, I'm meeting people in college making college dropouts, $250,000, but just influencers, just actually making influence and helping people learn about nutrition, learn about things that 19, 20, 21-year-old kids weren't fucking worrying about at that time. Like people are talking about antioxidants immunity now. What? It's like, so it's just amazing who you can surround yourself with will actually make a significant amount of change. And that's where, within a week, right, of just meeting all these people, Cameron Kirkard dropping me the book that can change anyone's life, Think and Grow Rich, putting you down a spiral, right? Looking into that infinite intelligence, seeking that opportunity to access all of this. And when we can understand as business owners, we're creating the future. There's problems and we're helping solve them. Without us, without business, there's no jobs. We're not talking slavery. Like we're talking about principle and values and maxims and these axioms that we can carry forward to propel the human resources in a direction that is, there's synergy and collaboration between technology and people. So I'm excited to share with y'all. Make sure you're tagging in your accountability partner. Postitchallenge.com for those that are receiving it behind the scenes, because I heard that feedback. If you guys want to see the slides that they're going to be getting over the next, 20, 30 minutes or so, they're going to be getting it live. So what I wanted to hop into real quick, actually, before this, is it okay if I review the offer from yesterday? So I wanted to offer you guys to work with me, right? It's really simple. TheChallengeCompany.com, www.thechallengecompany.com. I made an offer about joining our accountability mastermind. It's essentially a 100-day challenge. We commit to doing something in those maxims, right? Health, wealth, happiness, spirit, personal development, community, and creation. It can be all, it can be some. We commit to doing these things. We identify, where we're going to be posting this, right? So we do it in Discord. We identify what we're committed to. We all are in agreement. We all work together to help each other every single day, make that happen. So for this group, we're highly focused on posting, right? Maybe some of you are further than others. Maybe some of you have done the documenting. You have the creative skills. You understand Canva. You know you just need to be consistent, and you know you need just a kick in the fucking ass in a group that's going to help you be creative and influential and prolific with every single post. And also it's going to help with the engagement, but that's just a side fucking bonus. We want to help each other grow, right? And that's what's so fun. And what I get to do is be a barrier for the community. I'm a Tyler. I get to see and vet and audit that you're a good fit, right? So we wanted you in the beginning, right? Identify your total follower count, identify your revenue goals, right? What are you bringing to the community? And don't let that be a place of hesitancy. Again, one of the most influential and impactful infomercial successes I've ever heard of, Dave Espino. His infomercial's gone on and done over $100 million plus, right? And I remember seeing him on Instagram. At first, it was like 300, 400 followers, right? Like, do not let that stand in your way. It's how do we use the tools in an appropriate manner to communicate with your customer where they are today in the most efficient and effective manner. But it's going to happen through consistency and developing these skills and identifying where your skill set is in using these tools to communicate to the masses. If you don't know how to do that, you're going to quickly become obsolete, quickly, if you haven't already. And I think that's where COVID and the brick and mortar businesses have really, really struggled and seen, when they're making people be social distance and not being able to go into your facility for 2 years. That was a completely different landscape for so many different people in their business. So we need to surround ourselves. And that's why I said on day 2 or 1, get an offer. If you don't have an offer, if you haven't figured out how to structure an offer, online funnel, if you don't know how to capture a lead, sell into that lead, sell that lead up, retain some revenue off of the transaction. If you're running ads, expert secrets and learning from Russell Brunson and what he does with the One Funnel Away Challenge. It's probably in day 1 or day 2. I know these recordings are coming down in the next 48 hours if you haven't gotten the success kit, but if you have, make sure that you are taking advantage of these opportunities while they're live. Again, go to www.thechallengecompany.com if you want to join me in the next 100 days. We're going to be kicking off on May 1st. I'm also going to be working with you in a 21-day format of make 21 posts to make a sale with 21 posts to make a sale, right? So that's how to make a sale with 21 posts, like 21 different posts that you can make a sale with. It's not just one a sequence, like it's each one can and is designed to help you make a sale. Each one can and designed to get you to be able to use that organically. But then now that you know that it has the metrics and the numbers that we need, now we can scale it, right? So now it's designed to also get it to drive traffic and at the click of the button, start to drive traffic. But our goal is to make sure that you're leveraging the skills that I'm going to be sharing in the Credible Content Black Book, right? So if you have the success kit, you're going to be okay there. But I'm opening up Ecamm Live just so you can see some of this because what we're going to be teaching you in that 21-day, there you go. Here's your video, Ecamm Live. So what we're going to be teaching you as well is these ideas of bumpers. We're going to be talking about public accountability posts, influencer position content. The best way to do this, some people are dragging out podcasts over months and years, not getting traction. That's such a slow, we need a concept that I'll be sharing with, I only share with my elite members, but essentially how do we get as much traffic from the right people at one moment in time, and it's literally from orchestrated events. Like this is social engineering, but this is what we get paid the big bucks to do, I guess you could say. Like this is the fun stuff, but I want to give you guys a behind the scenes look on like things like behind the scenes content. Cade, GoPro with Cade on YouTube is streaming behind the scenes content. We have the GoPro Max right here streaming or recording 360 view behind the scenes content. I have a Hub Nest recording off of me taking into Google Takeout and going into my Drive behind the scenes content. I have a Nest IQ behind my shoulder recording me, so taking behind the scenes content, documenting meetings, right? Lots and lots of documented meetings. Like I know, things like this. This is Emily D. Baker. We talked about her yesterday, right? Really, really doing what you can. like this is my first summit. People like Krista Moreland, Chris, Davis Spino, Andrew Weiss, like Janice Collins, Cameron Kirkar, Derek Alexander, Anthony Trucks, Taylor Morrison. I mean, it's just unbelievable characters. Ben Azadi, Jamie Mustard, Joel and Angel Bauer, Johnny L. Sasser. That if you can learn how to identify and align yourself with some of these figures, it can come back not just tenfold. I mean, like 1,000x, like million x, like equity in companies, like literally conversations about how to be partners. What we're gonna be doing, I want you guys to learn how to shred it, right? And if you don't want to learn how to shred it, I need you to identify a shredder on your team that you can be doing this challenge with, to get you to document, to get you to be posting consistently. And this isn't just some basic VA. I'm talking about a partner to bring into this offer. So I said $997, right? And for the first 2 people, I know you've already had some applications. It's, again, the www.thechallengecompany.com. I want you guys, you're going to be getting coaching from me. You're going to be getting one-on-one accountability for the next 100 days. You're going to be getting group and coaching for the next 100 days daily. You're going to get monthly group calls, all valued at over $10,000. But on top of that, I wanted to make sure that you gave, like, I had values and principles, and these maxims are at the front and focus of who we're attracting and bringing into these communities. So with that, I want you to be thinking about the hope.dev vault, that you'll be getting unlimited access. That's essentially lifetime, but that's going to be where you can have 125 plus advanced trainings on, you know, how to take a business right from scratch to growth, what content to be posting, what to be posting to monetize a YouTube channel, what do you do when you're losing hope in your business, what do you do when you've lost traction, how do you rebuild momentum for the 10th time, like what are these different things. And this is where I want you guys to see that this is version 2 of the Credible Content Black Book. We added the web wheelhouse, right? And these are different things that Russell Brunson can help you with. So if you haven't already, I want you to grab Expert Secrets. As you're reading through, I know there's Expert Secrets in here, but again, $997 plus the $500 accountability deposit, right? So we talked about Andrew Weiss and being at Starbucks and how critical it is to put your money where your mouth is. And our community does this in 2 ways. One, we put an accountability deposit, meaning if you do not prove that you did your action for 100 days, then you lose your deposit. On the second degree, what you're also going to be doing is using that as a way to keep the community standards, ethics, and just like the guidelines intact, right? You can know that everyone has that deposit that they can lose. So the respect of your time, and that's going to mean no like poaching of each other's. There's group sessions, there's group networking that's designed. So we don't want people to be stealing and taking other people's time. We want to be respecting each other's and going in, getting our job done, proving it, and being like a motherfucking army marching forward together. So that's what we're doing together. It's for $997 plus a $500 accountability deposit. So that's for next 100 days. You're going to get unlimited access of the hope.dev. This is the value of over $12,000 so far. What we also want to do, I wanted to give you a one-on-one call as well. So at www.thechallengecompany.com, you can fill out the application. Just sign in, by the way, just a simple Google form like that. Just Google, just extra layers of protection. So I guess you have to have a Google account, a Gmail account, but sign in, fill out that form. Schedule your call with me after you finish the application. I'm going to give you 30 minutes as well. So that's a value of over $1,000. And I just want to make sure that we keep layering on the value. So, $13,000 value with hope.dev, unlimited access, one-on-one coaching with me for the next 100 days, accountability with the group, 100 days, group coaching as a member. Also, one-on-one calls with me. And again, I just really can't express enough how much that hope.dev unlimited access can do for you, what the discussions did in the pandemic of 2020, and to see how these coaches have continued on and thrived and helped others prosper. And this is what's exciting when we go over some of the things and how we can apply them directly to your business, right? And what credibility can mean to you, how you can be leveraging things like the credibility triangle, how we can be doing things like we talked about in the 6-step or the credible content 6-step model, right? Vision, document, create, distribute, right? Post. So that's what we want to be doing. We want to make sure that's in every single post. We want to be understanding what we're doing, where are we today, where do we want to go, what do we need to do to make it that way, We want to make sure that we have documented evidence. We want to make sure that we are creating something and transforming that content. And we want to make sure that we are posting and distributing it to the right platforms. And remember, if as a Hope Master that so many of our partners are, when you are posting, when you are putting out content, people look up to you, people are following you, people are looking to you as a leader, whether you believe it or not. So trying to uphold those values, but also, be your true self and help them model your content and not be a direct reflection / copycat. So Ty Lopez does an excellent job. I think he talks about Socrates and, modeling content. And what we can do, again, is discuss how we together don't need to be stressing every single day about what to post, because it's very simple. The templates are there. The scripts are there. The software is there. If you aren't using things like funnel scripts, then you're just leaving opportunities to get time back on your hands. It's not that you have to continue to be leveraging this software. You can train your employees, you can train your team to be leveraging this software, turning this algorithm to a tool at scale. And algorithmic editing, right? We used CapCut and GoPro Quick and just different things that you can be using on a daily basis to just help cut the amount of fucking time you have to spend creating content. Because I think that's the overall feedback that I've heard from so many people, especially entrepreneurs. Like, I just don't want to spend the fucking time. It's not going to look good. The quality's going to suck. I'm going to look stupid. But man, when you can see someone simply just sit next to me, show them a couple moves, show them how to pan in, pan out, throw it into the editing software, decide, have a decent eye based off some of the principles we talk about over the 21 days. So again, that's what you're going to be getting as well, the 21-day posted bootcamp, everything you needed to make a sale with 21 posts. So depending on how much the product you offer is, like if it's a $350 product, right? A couple of those, you'll get your money back. It's about $1,000 product, $997, the 21-day posted bootcamp, everything you'll need to make a sale with 21 posts. And that's going to be included as well if you go to www.thechallengecompany.com. So $997 plus $500 is the accountability deposit. But what I wanted to do, which was crazy, was for the first two people, what I want to do is I'm going to include the so there's been a couple applications, but people that actually buy, I'm going to, what the fuck? We're talking weak shit here. Like, people actually make the fucking decision and move forward. I'm going to include the accountability deposit. So it's a $500 deposit, right? So $997, that means $497, the first two people, they're going to have the accountability deposit included. So why that's fucking crazy is if you do the 100 days and you finish it and you just are not an asshole and respect the community guidelines and are cool, you're going to get that $500 back. So that means you get all of that. You're going to get the value of 100 days of commitment and accountability towards the thing you've identified and know you need to do to make it that way. We're virtually guaranteeing your consistency and your discipline over the 100 days. Like, that's a $10,000 value minimum, but we're going to have the posted challenge bootcamp, 21, everything you need to make a sale at 21 posts is at least $1,000 value. It costs $1,000. So 11,000. You're going to have daily group coaching accountability with me, daily group coaching accountability with the group, monthly group coaching with experts and influencers that you guys help designate and help me tap into, because I have an awesome network, and you just need to let me know what would be interesting for you guys. So essentially all of this value for $14,000, and it's going to be super exciting to just see the transformations, but also the documented evidence of the coaching, the consultants, the social media agents, we've had real estate agents, accountants, we've had software entrepreneurs, we've had high-end business coaches, we've had actresses, we've had employees, like part-time, like all the fun stuff, man. So we're really focusing on the people that believe that they have something inside them that can change the world, and they know they're not there yet, and they're working day by day, or would like to start working day by day to get there. And I wasn't there too long ago. I would say honestly, 10 years ago, I was on a path of where I started on the personal development. I really, really went hardcore on being developed by amazing mentors and coaches and businessmen, and just really, really diving in deep. And now it's fun to be able to emerge and try to grow one of the biggest bootstrap media companies that's ever fucking existed, and doing it with amazing principle and values and maximum focus entrepreneurs. So let's do this with the community. Again, if you haven't already, go check out the Consistent Entrepreneurs Accountability Group. I want us to be looking at some ideas over the next couple days on what you're going to do to make that happen. So again, www.thechallengecompany.com. Fill out the form. Join for the May 1st group. We're going to be kicking off. And then what that'll mean, when we finish the challenge, you get your accountability deposit back, right? And also, there's a money back guarantee. If this doesn't work for you, not a right fit, get your money back. Also, on that call, you're not paying anything until we're on that call, right? So let's plan on just scheduling a call, having a discussion, and taking it from there. But you don't even worry about making a payment or putting any money down or anything like that. People that need any questions answered, go ahead and email me at contact@synergycollab.com. And I did get some questions about what about every single day? Like, what if I miss a day? What if I can't post? What if I fuck that up? I get it, and we get it, and I've done that, and I fucked up plenty of times too. So I want to say we have this thing called a freebie system. Probably going to change the name eventually for the community, but freebies, essentially you get 3 freebies every 100 days. So if you miss 3 days, like, you get 3 days of, like, you could take them off, or you just missed, or whatever. So 3 excuses. I will be working with people to validate, and we have a team just making sure to monitor, and that it's fair and just fun, and just fucking awesome system that helps guarantee and virtually guarantee your accountability and your consistency through the next 100 days. So if you want to go past the next quarter, you want to push through, schedule a call at www.thechallengecompany.com, and let's get going. So, credibility. I want to talk about the credibility triangle real quick, and this is this idea of, if I'm trying to establish more credibility and there's an influencer, is there a way I can position myself with that influencer? Now, how I've applied this in a business, how I've applied this in sales, and how I've applied this to penetrate some of the most unaccessible hospital systems, health systems, and just like gatekeepers that fucking exist to mankind. Like, what I did was I learned who is that in-between person, that connection that can bring us together. Facebook, they always talked about, we are 4 connections apart, right? So I'm thinking about, how can I bridge and make that connection? Not just any connection. My specialty is the whisper in the ear, and finding that whisper in the ear that can get you access. But where I could say that we should all focus on is, who's the whisperer, who's the third party, who's the other decision maker that can help be your advocate, and identifying and narrowing in on connecting with that person. It's all the difference, right? Let's say I'm trying to get to the CMO of a company, and the CEO the CEO, someone above them, is someone I can connect with somehow, some way, right? Like, doing whatever you can to be able to drop that person's name. Hey, I had a conversation with John, the CEO, right? And when you're calling the CMO, what that can do for your credibility and authority. And obviously, it'd probably work in reverse when we're talking about hierarchy, right? If you make ends with the CMO and you're trying to get advanced to the CEO, it's easier to say, hey, Rick, the CMO, told me to contact John. Hey, John, this is Cade. It would be much, 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 much more advantageous to approach things in this manner. So the credibility triangle is how I want you to be approaching things. This is what I want you to be thinking about when we are thinking about putting our content out there, because most people, I've seen, when you are doing your total follower score, you actually probably do not have the audience built and necessary to truly generate revenue. And that's where getting your posts, your content, your ideas, links, and offers in front of other people's audience is going to be critical. So making sure that you are learning how to get through that back door. And what dude, you guys know this is fucking fire content, by the way. This is like life changing to the right person. So I know that's why you guys are subscribing. But using the credibility triangle to access key decision makers, key influencers, and position yourselves among those people is going to be critical for your own credibility and authority online. I want you guys to continue to post. I want you guys to learn the consistency and how this is going to be like anything else. It's going to be hard. It's going to be difficult. You're going to doubt yourself. You might not see the results. I think fitness is an amazing industry that really ties into this. I saw a lot of fitness gurus when I was at Coaching Con 2022 this last weekend, and seeing those, that type of style, those people are used to putting that time in and day out, not seeing the results at first, but getting those long-term transformations, hitting those fucking gains, and seeing what comes from just being real and raw for the long term. So I want to talk about bumpers. This is something that can quickly establish credibility and authority when we look at behind the scenes, right? Oops, not what I meant to do. Usually this would have, man, I was trying to show you guys a nice little highlight. Here, let me get you something real quick. Better be on Vimeo. Huh. Oh, I know where it would be. That would be the idea of a bumper, just a little like 15 to 20 second clip in the beginning or end, something that can entice, quickly capture, engage your audience, position you with other influencers, incredible individuals, and really, really just reduce the amount of time it gets you to take that credibility. So I want to teach you guys how to do this again, all in that 21-day Post-it bootcamp, where we're going to be going over everything you need to make a sale with 21 posts, 21 different posts to make a sale, essentially. We're going to be doing public accountability posts in the challenge at hope.dev, right? So the challengecompany.com, that's where you're going to apply. Join our hope.dev accountability mastermind. I'm going to be discussing influencer position content, giving over trainings, and giving you opportunities to ask questions and be positioned with influencers so you can screenshot and post to create more influencer position content too. So just hooking you up there. Transformation posts. These are one of my favorite ways. Again, the fitness industry kills it at this. But if you can help your audience, if you can help your people document their journey and get them to document their process and their usage of your products and their transformation from your services, I think that is one of the most amazing ways that you can absolutely just crush your competition and really set yourself apart with a community that's willing to just go into battle for you forever. So what we want to be doing with all of these posts is identifying how can we stay true to who we're going to be 50 years from now, right? And really and just show an example, be an example of a pillar with our offers, the underlying theme of what we're trying to do, whether it's fucking selling catnip to books to microphones to mice to whatever the fuck you sell throughout your whole lifetime. Like, what is the underlying thing that you're trying to solve? What is the underlying thing that you're trying to specialize? Is it convenience? Is it speed? Is it love, heart, hope, emotion, collaboration? Like, what are the maxims? What are the principles and what you're trying to offer throughout your entire livelihood and doing a business? So that's who we're looking to surround ourselves in this accountability mastermind. Again, it's the Hope.dev accountability mastermind. It's an offer of over $14,000 for $997 plus $500 accountability deposit. Go to thechallengecompany.com. If that doesn't work, go to www.thechallengecompany.com. But what I want to offer you guys is this opportunity to work directly with us, or directly with me, and also join us so we can go over some of these content strategies so you can make a sale with 21 posts. Sizzle real, by the way. Killer. I am looking forward to showing you guys the keys to documenting so you can make sure when you look back, you're not going to regret. You're not going to wish you would have. The only problem you're going to have when you get started with us at www.thechallengecompany.com is that you didn't get started 6 months earlier. Is that fair enough? So I want you guys to go to thechallengecompany.com. I want you guys to see how we can get in the room with Ryan Stewman, Billie Jean, Ed Milet, the influencers and experts that you praised and would have wished and died to hope and love to be able to like take a picture with, let alone run around and document them and have a great time doing it. So I am looking forward to helping you get positioned with the influencers in your space, identify who that is. Simple questions at www.thechallengecompany.com, and we'll take it from there. This is going to be fun, man. This is going to be an awesome opportunity for all of us to work together and to connect, right? So if you use the Consistent Entrepreneurs Accountability Group, it's a great way for people to connect, right? Maybe you posted your selfie, log and make sure that we are tracking all of that, and I love it. So I am Hope. Go ahead and take a screenshot of me if you want. Document it, right? Awesome. Here we go, Facebook. Let's go. I'm sorry, YouTube. I'm sorry. Did you guys dirty on that? YouTube. But what we're going to be doing over the next 100 days is getting fucking better, staying consistent, showing you guys the process, giving people behind the scenes, and to a specific group of people, they're going to get access to a lot more. So that's where I am grateful and looking forward to seeing who is taking us up on this offer. We're going to be closing it off a total of 10 for the first 2. Here, I'm going to let you guys include the $500 accountability deposit. So that's like $497. That means essentially you're going to fucking hook up. So we're going to have just a call. Let's include some time and value over the next couple days, and let's take it from there. So let's understand this is the wrap-up of day 5 of the Post-it Challenge. And what I want you guys to do, if you have any questions, haven't addressed anything, go and email contact@synergycollab.com. Okay, that's contact@synergycollab.com. I'm going to make sure in the members area, we're going to have as much detail in here as possible. Just click that button, schedule a call with me after you fill out the application at thechallengecompany.com. And what we're going to do, we're going to learn and identify the keys to your business, the keys that you've been missing, but also how can we just fucking be real and take over the world together? Like, there is a small group of people. We just finished our 8th 100-day challenge, so hope.dev, accountability mastermind, and this is going to continue to build and grow and grow and grow, just because of it's like a fucking virus. Like, once you can see what's it, the blue pill, the red pill. Okay, Google, what pill does Neo take in the Matrix?
I don't know, but I found these results on search.
Once one chooses the red pill or blue pill, Neo takes the red pill. Neo takes the red pill. Neo takes the fucking red pill. So I guess that button's going to be fucking red. Take the red button. Click on that red button. I'm going to see you guys in there. My name's Cade. I run Synergy Collaborations Media Agency. This is honestly something that is like fucking gonna be amazing when you guys see what we're doing to take over the world. Truly, 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 it's all about people. It's all about collaboration. It's all about hope. It's all about not doing it yourself. Remember, the key to posting consistently was not doing it alone. All right, and I believe that's the key to establishing your habits. That's a key to kicking your bad ones. That's a key to staying consistent with the right people. Just don't do it alone. Let's take that red pill, right? Let's identify the people that we want to join. Make sure you're sharing this. It's going to be coming down in 48 hours in this back office. We have the clean and the NSFW version. That'll be in the success kit. So at the very least, if you're like, man, the $997 can't do it, Kate. The $997 can't do it. But you're really interested in what we're doing. I'm going to be building out the success kit. That's where we're going to be housing these recordings. So go ahead and upgrade to the success kit if the $997 is no go. But again, over the next 48 hours, we're going to be taking down the offer for the challengecompany.com. That's the hope.dev accountability mastermind 21-day post-it challenge. One-on-one coaching with me for the next 100 days, accountability, group coaching, 100 days, accountability, one-on-one member access, and group coaching, group influencer and expert member access only coaching. That's going to be monthly. We're going to get make a sale with 21-day boot camp, and I'm fucking giving away the whole kitchen sink. And we're going to have the accountability deposit included for the first two to sign up. It's going to be fucking sick. And you're going to get a call with me. And like I promised, hey, if I leave you with one thing on those fucking calls, I'm going to leave you with hope. All right? So, my name's Cade. This has been fun. Day 5 of the Post-it Challenge. I am looking forward to seeing y'all. Go dive into the success kit. Again, I know you guys got it. And go check out those 15 proven posts. Go check out the Credible Content Black Book. Schedule your call so we can dive into your business specifically. How are you going to use the next 100 days? How are you going to create this momentum? Use this momentum to take advantage of that opportunity. Don't forget, what did we do when we started surfing, right? We had that idea about surfing. When do you build your momentum? Before the big opportunity. And I believe this for you is that big opportunity. So if you guys wanted to take advantage and go and work together with us, right? Fucking charging forward, taking advantage of the opportunities that we know are happening every single day, and looking for the people that are having their eye on their prize, staying that eye on the prize and not going to stop, are committed and determined to help you succeed. Because every step you take, I take 10. And if that's what you want to see and that's what you want in your coach, if that's what you want an accountability partner, let me know by going to www.thechallengecompany.com, scheduling a call, filling out the application, and we will take it from there. My name's been Cade. It is Cade. And I'm looking forward to making you laugh over the next couple 100 days. So, let's do this. Tuesday, April 19th, 3:45. I am excited to see you guys take advantage of this, and let's see you. Hope.dev Accountability Mastermind. I'll see you guys soon. Peace. What up behind the scenes? And I can already know, like, there's like 5 things. I'm like, oh, there was this question. So there's probably going to be a Q&A. So if you guys watching, because they get access to this in the members area too, I think we need a Q&A for the next day, because there are some questions in there I did not address. Thank you for leaving those in the chat. And this is the thing. When we're looking for the people that we're going to be doing these masterminds with, it's like they're going to be seeing behind the scenes on like what I'm doing every single day to just, bro, like fucking be immortal. And man, I really want to make sure the right people have these skills. I think we can do some really fun things. I think we can do some really exciting things, push the human race forward. So, that being said, my name's been Cade. This has been super fun, streaming behind the scenes over the last 5 days. And we're going to be doing that again here soon, whether it's on Facebook or on YouTube. There's going to be a lot of content dropping on here. There's a lot of behind-the-scenes content here, and I think that's what we're focusing on, is being true, sharing what we're doing, and letting someone learn. I might not be the one that changed the world, but I might inspire the one that does. I think that was Tupac, and I don't know if he was the one that inspired me, changed the world, or if I'm going to pass that on. We'll see. I know what we're trying to do every day. Follow along. I appreciate y'all. Peace.